Brad Arnold, the lead singer of Three Doors Down, has died at age 47. NPR, the band, shared the news in an Instagram post on February 7, 2026. NPR. With his beloved wife Jennifer and his family by his side, he passed away peacefully, surrounded by loved ones, in his sleep after his courageous battle with cancer. NPR. Arnold revealed his stage 4 kidney cancer diagnosis publicly. IMDb. Arnold opened up about his health diagnosis and explained how he was suffering from a kind of kidney cancer that had already spread to his lungs, making it a stage 4 illness. CNN. He asked fans to pray for him and expressed hope for his recovery. CNN. Bradley Kirk Arnold was born on September 27, 1978. Irish Examiner. He grew up in Escatawpa, Mississippi. Irish Examiner. Arnold was a founding member of Three Doors Down and the band's lead singer and former drummer. Irish Examiner. The band formed in 1996. Irish Examiner. Arnold formed Three Doors Down when he was a high school senior with his friends Todd Harrell on bass and Matt Roberts on lead guitar. NPR. Arnold handled lead vocals and drums. NPR. Chris Henderson joined as a second guitarist in 1998. NPR. Arnold wrote the band's breakout hit single, Kryptonite, in high school during math class at age 15. Irish Examiner. Arnold told Songwriting Magazine in 2022 that he wrote that song in high school algebra class. NPR. The band released an independent CD with an early version of Kryptonite, which got heavy local radio play. NPR. The band's first studio album, The Better Life, was released in February 2000 and went on to be certified 7-taxed platinum. Irish Examiner. Released in April of that year, the single Kryptonite reached number 3 on the charts and became the band's breakout hit. Irish Examiner. Arnold told Teen People in 2001 that not even 2 weeks after they played for the first time together, they played a little show at a friend's house, with only 4 or 5 songs that they played over and over. NPR. The band's performance schedule accelerated from that point forward. Arnold stated the one thing they really did aim for in their music was to make it feel so good to them that it couldn't help but feel good to another person, adding they write songs that normal people can identify with. NPR. Arnold acknowledged that becoming famous hurt his ability to write songs about normal life, explaining that the biggest change is day-to-day life. Being on the road as opposed to getting up and going to work every day and having real-life situations to inspire songs. NPR. He stated, "You look outside more to people, the fans who come to shows, for inspiration, because you can really lose the real world out on the road," adding, "Your house is a bus and you're in a different city every day." NPR. The band's 2002 album, Away from the Sun, reached number 8 on the Billboard 200. NPR. The band produced additional hit songs including When I'm Gone and Here Without You. Both Kryptonite and When I'm Gone received Grammy nominations. Irish Examiner. Arnold married his high school sweetheart Terica Roberts in 2001. NPR. They divorced in 2007. NPR. CNN. Limited information about Roberts and their marriage has been made public. The couple did not have children together. After Arnold's divorce from Terica Roberts, he met his childhood acquaintance Jennifer Sandiford on a blind date. CNN. WCAX. The couple reconnected, and their relationship quickly turned serious. CNN. In 2008, Arnold musically popped the question by performing a song for her that ended with the line, "Will you please be my wife?" CNN. Wikipedia. The pair tied the knot on September 12, 2009, in a quiet ceremony in Escatawpa, Mississippi, Arnold's hometown. CNN. KTLA. Arnold told the Boston Herald that his baby is a sweet girl, adding he couldn't be more happy and thanks God every day that he gets to spend the rest of his life with her. IMDb. Arnold stated from that day on they haven't spent 2 months apart in the past 3 years, and she is the girl he loves to be around. IMDb. Arnold and Jennifer Sandiford had no kids. CNN. They shared their dog Tucker. IMDb. The couple maintained a private personal life despite Arnold's public career. Jennifer Sandiford works as a professional barrel racer. Catherine O'Hara rushed to hospital hours before death. +2. She won the 2013 AQHA Amateur Barrel Racing World Championship. News. Jennifer shared on the Married with Horses podcast in 2019 that she started barrel racing when she was 8 years old, IMDb. Although her family wasn't into horses, she recalled going to a rodeo as a kid and watching a barrel race, stating she was completely mesmerized by IMDb. Jennifer's dad bought her a horse and she began practicing, and she just never quit, stating she absolutely loves it and thinks it's always going to be a part of her IMDb. Jennifer shared that she stopped barrel racing for a few years when Arnold started touring, but the sport never left her and she resumed it again. IMDe. Sandiford's Instagram account is filled with photos of herself riding her horses, TMZ. Most of her photo captions include references to God, which suggests that she has strong faith, TMZ. According to Jennifer's Instagram profile, she's a professional barrel racer who uses her talents to help charities like St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, IMDb. The Three Doors Down frontman shared details about Luna's passing in his anniversary post dedicated to Sandiford, stating that Luna died after her collar became caught in their fence, making it impossible for her to breathe, TMZ. Arnold wrote that Luna got her collar hung on a fence in their yard, and it cut off her air, adding she went to wait for them in heaven, TMZ. Jennifer stood by Arnold and helped him deal with the pressures of fame and his illness, CNN. Arnold frequently expressed thanks for being alive to spend more time with Jennifer and his loved ones. News. Arnold often called her his best friend, his shoulder to lean on, and the person who kept him grounded. News. Arnold was a Christian Irish examiner. He became closer to his faith after having undergone rehabilitation for alcohol addiction at the encouragement Irish Examiner of those around him. Arnold opened up in 2016 about his struggle with alcoholism and announced he was newly sober, NPR. Arnold's recovery from addiction represented a significant turning point in his personal life. His faith became increasingly central to his identity in his later years. He credited his relationship with Sandiford and his spiritual beliefs with providing stability. The band Three Doors Down achieved commercial success throughout the 2000s and continued touring and recording for more than 2 decades. Their music resonated with mainstream rock audiences and received extensive radio airplay. The band's accessible songwriting and Arnold's distinctive vocal style contributed to their sustained popularity. Arnold's role as lead vocalist and primary songwriter made him the public face of the band. His lyrics often address themes of loss, longing, and perseverance. The emotional directness of songs like Here Without You connected with listeners experiencing separation and distance. The band performed at numerous high-profile events and maintained an active touring schedule. Their concerts drew substantial audiences across the United States. Arnold's stage presence and vocal performance remained consistent throughout the band's career. Arnold balanced his demanding touring schedule with his personal life. His marriage to Sandiford provided grounding during periods of intense professional activity. The couple's shared interests and values helped sustain their relationship across Arnold's career demands. The cancer diagnosis altered Arnold's life significantly. Stage 4 kidney cancer with metastasis to the lungs presented substantial medical challenges. Arnold addressed his condition publicly, demonstrating openness about his health struggles. Arnold requested prayers from fans and expressed hope for recovery. He maintained optimism despite the severity of his diagnosis. His public statements reflected both the difficulty of his situation and his determination to fight the illness. Jennifer Sandiford's support during Arnold's illness proved essential. She remained at his side throughout his treatment and final days. The band's statement emphasized her presence when Arnold passed away peacefully in his sleep. Arnold's death concludes a significant chapter in rock music. His contributions as songwriter, vocalist, and bandleader shaped Three Doors Down's identity. The band's commercial success and cultural impact reflect Arnold's creative vision and musical abilities. The legacy of songs including Kryptonite, When I'm Gone, and Here Without You continues beyond Arnold's lifetime. These recordings remain in circulation and continue to reach new audiences. Arnold's songwriting captured universal experiences in accessible musical language. Tributes from fans and fellow musicians followed the announcement of Arnold's death. Many expressed appreciation for his music and acknowledged his influence on rock music during the 2000s. The outpouring of remembrance demonstrated Arnold's connection with audiences. Arnold is survived by his wife Jennifer Sandiford and other family members. Memorial arrangements have not been publicly announced. The band has not indicated plans for future activity following Arnold's passing.